Jimmy Bell, that's your first away win since November. It's not decided anything,
No.
but how significant might that be to win 1-0 here at Bolton tonight?
It was a massive result. It was something we told them, as we have done for the last 8-9 games, we have to get something from the game. I think the penny finally dropped tonight, or hopefully it has, and that's one win with 2 massive games to go now. I think Oxford won as well, so we're now 2 points behind MK with 2 games to go, and they've got 2 really tough games. I sound like Kevin Keegan here, don't I? But it's a massive win. 3 points at this stage of the season in a game that no one expected us to win, with a massive performance by every single one of the squad tonight. Even the young physios were jumping and screaming everywhere, and that's the kind of performance and attitude that we need.
I think only 3 teams have come here all season and won in the league. To keep a clean sheet, how big was that?
Well, it won us the game, didn't it? Obviously it won us the game. We had a game plan. The players performed and stuck to that magnificently all night. I thought we started the game excellent, and then they grew into the game. Listen, Bolton, for me, they are one of the top teams in the league. They're an excellent team, full of intricate footballers who can all handle the ball. They've got a way of playing which is very difficult, and we had to nullify that tonight. And we had a game plan, as I say. We stuck to it and performed admirably. And I think we restricted them to, I think it must have only been about 4 or 5 shots, if that. And Lucas pulled off an absolutely magnificent double save near the end there. So it was a great performance, a great nil, as you say. And if you can sneak one, it's a magnificent performance now, isn't it?
How much belief is that going to give you?
I don't know if you were standing outside the changing room listening to Leo say the show must go on. A massive relief. It gives us a chance now. As I say, MK Dons have now got Barnsley and Burton away, who are not easy games. Taking us to Saturday, where we've got Cambridge at home. We all know what that means to both us and Cambridge. If we can replicate what we did tonight, we'll have a chance. But we've got to look after ourselves. The players have got to look after themselves, and have somehow got to put that same effort with a bit more on the front foot Saturday and win against Saturday.
How much did your captain, Seamus Keneally, set the tone tonight? I have no idea how fit he is. I suspect not massively, but for 70 minutes, led by example, I'm not sure he had anything left to give, did he?
No, that's a testament to Seamus. Listen, we wrote him off for the season. To get him back at this stage of the season, your skipper, calming influence, leader, been round the block, knows everything, all the nooks and crannies, when to go down, when to play, organisation. He replicates what we want on the pitch as staff. He was absolutely magnificent. And as I say, I'd wrote him off for the season a few weeks ago. He's done everything and more to be part of this. And I thought he was magnificent and set the tone tonight.
You lost Sean McConville though, and he looked in a bit of distress when he was calling to be substituted. What's the situation?
We'll just have to assess that. But we've got adequate replacements. We've got Mo Sangair and we've got Rosaire, who came on and was magnificent as well. And I can't thank them all enough for putting us in this position. If we'd give what we give tonight a couple of more performances, we wouldn't be in this position. We all know that. But we've got a chance now, and we've got to fight for absolutely everything, and see where it takes us Saturday.
John Coleman said you need the best 10 days of your managerial careers to get Accrington Stanley out of this. It's not a bad start, is it?
No. As I say, everyone wrote us off tonight. This was the toughest game that we had on paper out the last 10. And it was one that we never thought that we'd be getting 3 points from, but it was coming into the game tonight, we needed them 3 points, and it was a magnificent performance. As I say, everyone done the job to a T. And you know, what I say from Traff as well off Ethan could have been 2-0, calmed our nerves a bit, but it was nervy. Listen, that Bolton are a great team with great supporters. It was a great night, not for them, but for us to come here. So I just emphasise again what a great performance, and it just gives us that chance.
You've got to go again in a few days' time. There won't
have
been too many bigger than Cambridge at home now, given the circumstances.
No, it's big for them as well. You know, it's as big for them as it is for us. The prize is massive. If we can somehow get a win on Saturday, that takes us into that last game against Oxford. And I hope the fans turn out in the numbers for that game as well as Saturday. Listen, Saturday comes first. I don't want to go on too much about Oxford. Saturday is our World Cup final. World Cup, not Cup final, World Cup final. We've got to pack the place. We've got to replicate what the Bolton fans done tonight and put us under unbelievable pressure, which the players stood up to. And they can be the big difference on Saturday for us. We'll feed off them and they'll feed off us Saturday. We've got to replicate what we've done tonight on Saturday.